everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm coming to you today to share with you a cute little Easter decor item or something you could give as a gift. Now, this jury duty business a week ago kind of set me back. Easter is a week away. You still got plenty of time to make this. All these supplies are easily found this time of year. Now, what I want to make today is a cute little terracotta rabbit candy dish. I know you may have seen these on Pinterest. I was making these long before Pinterest was ever invented. I have made them for hairdressers, for teachers, for neighbors, and they are just adorable. This bigger one maybe cost $3 or $4 to make. But today I thought about making some miniature ones. I saw these at Walmart the other day and I thought, how cute would it be to make a little one for a teacher's desk or co-worker's desk, and they can just refill it daily, or or they could put paper clips or whatever they want in the candy dish part. Now I'm going to change mine up just a little bit to make the supplies even easier to find. My original used the straw hat, and we're just going to use a piece of scrap fabric to make a little floppy hat. And instead of felt ears, we're just going to do some cardstock ears. So here's the rest of the supplies you're going to need. This is a 2-inch clay pot, and this is a 4 1/4 inch saucer. This time of year in the spring, these are all over, easy to find. I picked a few little spring colors, pink and green, just to match my little piece of scrap fabric. And I'm going to finish the face on the rabbit with just some Sharpie markers, but I'm going to keep it pretty simple here. And just a piece of scrap fabric, a couple cotton balls, and a rubber band or piece of ribbon to cinch the little floppy hat. Now, to make the ears, like I said, we're not doing felt. I just took a piece of index card, which is cardstock, sketched 2 simple ear shapes. I think just about anybody can make that on their own. I just pulled a little flower and some greenery to embellish my hat. First thing I need to do is go ahead and get my pot and saucer painted. I'm going to paint the pot white, and then I want my candy dish to be a mint green. So when I come back to you, I have those 2 things painted. My pot and saucer are painted now. It took 2 coats. I'm going to let that dry real good. Next, I'm going to take a pink marker and just color the inside of my rabbit ears and cut them out of this index card. My rabbit ears are colored in and ready to go, and now I'm ready to work on my hat. I realized real quick my scrap of fabric I brought down here wasn't big enough, so I went and got a bigger piece, and I traced a 6-inch circle. Just find a cereal bowl or something you have, and the good thing is once you attach it, you can always trim off if your hat's too big and floppy, but you can't add to it. So I'd rather the hat be too big than too little. Cut out my circle, and then I'll show you how to construct the hat. All right, I took my 2 cotton balls and just loosened them up to where I just have just a palm of fluff. Just put it in the center of my 6-inch circle, and I'm just going to gather it up. And then I'm going to loosely tie a ribbon or raffia, whatever you have around. If you have a little rubber band, it would work. And just make a little bow, and then you're going to kind of spread out the brim of the hat. Make it kind of flatten out like that. It almost looks like a flower. Starts taking on a hat shape. It's going to be a little ruffly, but that's okay. That makes the floppy hat. So now I'm just going to trim off some of this extra raffia. All right, I think before I hot glue my pot onto my saucer, now's a good time to go ahead and do the little rabbit face where you can hold the little pot in your hand. I want to give you a good look at the little rabbit face that's on my original. It is just 2 dots, a pink triangle, and 2 little hooks coming out, and then just a little touch of pink paint on the cheeks to give a little blush on each side. But of course, some of you can get super elaborate with the face. All right, here is a close-up of my little rabbit face. He turned out so cute, just quick and simple. And now I'm ready to hot glue my head to the saucer. Now just notice that I offset it some as far back as it'll go. That way it'll give me more candy room. Both pieces attached now, and I think just to decorate it up a little bit, like my original, I did a little decorative paint on the edge right here. I'm going to put some polka dots or something around the edge of the green. Now, when you're working with that inexpensive acrylic paint, it leaves a flat finish to it. Now, if you've got some clear fingernail polish or some clear spray paint, now's the time to go ahead and spray it just to give it a little more glossy look. And I'm going to let that dry, and we'll be ready to put the finishing touches on it. All right, I just hot glued a little flower and a leaf to the hat. I'm just going to hot glue it to the top of the pot. As far as the ears, I'm just going to look at the face and kind of line it up and put the ears where they belong on the back of the hat, something like that. Here is a close-up of my finished little miniature rabbit candy dish. And I just picked up a little dollar box of some Easter M&Ms at Walmart, and you could package this up in a little cellophane bag just like this, and they could put their own candy in there, or you could just set it on their desk and fill it full of candy and surprise them when they get there. I'm going to open up the candy and show you what it looks like in the dish. I almost forgot to put the polka dots on my little candy dish part, but here it is with the loose candy in there, and no matter what size you decide to make, they are just adorable. So I hope you've got time this week to get the supplies. It takes very few things, just a couple dollars to make. Surprise someone this week with this little happy. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.